Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is Molly for topic 4. And I think this has been my favorite discussion so far. And really, Montaigne is probably one of the favorite people that we've discussed so far. Mostly just because I think his ideas were so beyond his time and so revolutionary to bringing forward not just scientific development, but also the development of psychology as a science and kind of that thoughtfulness about behavior and emotion and thought and learning and so many things that he thought about that maybe had never even really been considered by anybody else before. I really liked Madison's point about Montaigne talking about how, in many cases, the blind were leading the blind, and he really wondered why we don't question the information that's fed to us by power figures. And honestly, that's something that I think is still so important today. And it's so funny because we have access to so much information, and so many people are still not critical about what they're presented with, and that's something that we really should think about. And in Montaigne's view, that would be so arrogant, and I think that's something else that we kind of tied in our conversation, is that human arrogance in a lot of ways still exists. In a lot of ways, we have mistreated our world in so many ways that we didn't need to, because we were so arrogant and because we felt that we are the most important thing on this planet, that we're the most smart, intelligent, advantageous beings, and yet we kind of have dug ourselves into this hole. And what comes to mind is kind of the historical and current care for the environment and the current state of our environment. I think in our discussion we also noted Montaigne's distinct belief in continual change, and that even science and truth that we think is proven can be reinformed by new information, and that we should always be looking for that new information. And again, that's something that I think just like continues to prevail, and is just so crazy that he had that thought in his time, because it's something that people today struggle with, even with the ridiculous amount of information that we have access to on a daily basis. So I think that that's kind of the sum up, and Montaigne, again, is one of my very favorites, and I want to say thanks to my whole group, because you guys are awesome, and thanks everybody for their comments and additions to thoughts, and looking forward to talking to everybody again next week. Have a great Sunday.